And here's your host for today's show, Tim Clue.
I got my humor from my dad. He's one of the funniest men I know. This is also a true story. It was like third grade, Halloween, and we started to run out of candy. My dad started handing out bouillon cubes. Now, come on, give it up. Hey, kids, how you doing? Beef, chicken, beef, chicken, beef, chicken, beef. Trick or treat that, you little idiots. Some kids walking around. I thought it was a caramel. I think he gave us chicken broth. I can't tell. Shut up. No, it's chicken. I can't tell. Is it beef? Shut up. I hate that guy. Last year he gave us croutons. I'm not going back. I swear to God, I'm not going back. I hate that guy. It was croutons. That's what he did. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Steve Cochran from Radio 720 WGN. I do a talk show from 1 to 3 every afternoon, and it's really not about me. It's about Tim Clue, my friend, who is also one of the funniest people I've ever known. But to be honest with you, he's a really great radio guest. So my suggestion to you is if you have your own major market talk show in a city of 8 million people, you should book him. If in fact you don't, you should probably consider using him for whatever event you might have coming up.
Please welcome Mr. Tim Clue.
You know, I don't know if anybody's in debt tonight, but if you are, I'm going to tell you right now not to worry about it, because I used to worry about it, and it doesn't help at all. I used to be in a little bit of debt, and it bothered me a lot. Now I'm in a lot of debt, it just bothers me a little. And I know why. It's because I figured it out. I finally hit the number. And you know what's key about the number is that you don't even know what the number is until you hit it. And then one day you're home, you're just kind of looking through the bills, the Discover, the MasterCard, the Visa, and all of a sudden it hits you. Wow. I can never pay this off. Well, maybe if I... No. All right, let's go to Target. I'm buying a big screen. Who wants one? Come on. Follow me. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. I don't care what it is. We are living the Visa Loca. We are going to go out and spend like crazy. I'll tell you, that is the best feeling, just hitting that number, because you're like, woo! Whatever happens, happens. I'm like, I don't care. What are you going to do, sue me? Put it on the Visa. My brother was always calling me up. He's like, when are you going to take responsibility for this? I'm like, okay, I will. So I got some caller ID. Now I don't have to talk to him anymore about it. I feel really good about that. But why be ashamed? Why be ashamed of your debt? If you have debt, be proud. It took you years to build up that deficit. Hold on to it. Cherish it. Pass it on. That's a good idea. I say if you have debt, leave it to your kids. Give them something money can't buy. At 23%, that's a gift they're going to remember long after you're gone. Think about it. Think about it. How many times have you hear about large inheritances just ripping families apart? I say, leave them your debt, give them a little project, bring them together to work on. Don't worry about it. I mean, I put debt in the plus column of my life. That's how serious I am about this. Because you know what? After all these years of having debt now, I got bill collectors I consider to be pretty darn good friends. I got good friends that don't call me for months. I got a guy I owe 10 grand to, checks in on me every single week. That's a good buddy. He calls me up, he's like, hello, Mr. Clue, this is John from Bank One. I'm like, hey, John, sorry I missed your call last week. Shopping at Target. Mr. Clue, we see no payment to post to your account for 17 months, and we're becoming somewhat concerned. I said, John, I am glad you called because, man, I am concerned about it, too. He says, well, Mr. Clue, what would you suggest, then, that we should do about this? I said, John, I got to tell you, I'm stumped.